Hey, how's it going everyone? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to quickly talk about this situation with DDG that's been happening. You probably know by now who DDG is, but just in case you don't know, he's this pretty successful rapper that you probably heard at least once one of his viral songs. He's pretty big. He's also recently started streaming. Funny enough, he was actually a YouTuber back in the day before blowing up with rap, so I guess he went back to his roots. But yeah, anyway, yesterday DDG spoke out on stream about the situation that's been going on. He's being restricted from seeing his 1-year-old son.
And I hate that every time I got something going good, it's always some type of drama, some type of something going on in my life. I've been doing really good. I've been keeping my head down, just working, waking up every day, working, dealing with this shit on the same breath. Nobody will really know. And she got this fucking golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep doing that. Cause I'm a real nigga. But this shit is foul, bro. Like, if I wanna come get my son, I should be able to get my son. Plain and simple. The shit that's said to me is so, if niggas heard it, it's on some leave us alone type shit. I'm like, bro, like, now I can see if no nigga in the world can tell me that I'm a deadbeat or a bad dad. No nigga in the world can ever say that to me. If my son can talk, he'll tell you my pops is the realest nigga ever. This nigga fuck with me. I wish I can be around him more. I don't get the chance to, bro. It's not cool. Like, it's like, all right, like I have never took my son out of the state before. Never been able to. I don't have permission. Like, it's like I have a fucking second mom. Like, I gotta ask my second mom, hey, can I take my son? Can I take our son somewhere? But if she want to get up and leave the country and leave the state, I get no say so whatsoever. I can't say one word because she tell me that she the primary parent. Like, it's like, bro, the shit not cool, bro.
It's honestly so sad hearing about these stories, and I never understood why when two parents end up divorcing, it's always like 90% of the time the custody is won by the mother. Cause you hear about these stories all the time where the woman ends up winning custody and the dad is stuck there paying all his child support and he's denied from seeing his kid. Like, all the time there's stories like this and everyone is just like, oh well, that's just how it is. And look, I'm not saying women should never win custody of the kid, cause this happened to me when I was 2 years old. Like, my parents got divorced and my mom raised me perfectly fine on her own. You know, I wish it was like that with my dad, to be honest. Like, it was the other way around. Like, my dad almost never wanted to see me, and like my mother never denied him of seeing me once. But you know, just because it went all right with my mom raising me on her own doesn't mean like every mom will be able to do the same. Like, it really takes a real woman to just put her differences with her partner aside and just think about the kid, and understand that while she doesn't get along with the dad, it should not mean restricting her child of his father that wants to see him. And it just sucks hearing stories like this and nothing can be done. It's just like accepted that just how it is. A child should never have to experience growing up without one of the parents. I basically grew up without a dad as he left when I was 2, and I can't sit here and lie to you and say that it was pleasant. Especially when I was younger, it was pretty bad. Like, on the very rare occasions I used to see my dad on the weekends, I used to see my little sister that my dad had with another woman after the divorce, and it always made me a little sad, you know, seeing her grow up in a family with both of the parents. But you know, once you get older, you kinda get used to it. So you know, no child should go through that. And what Halle Bailey is doing is just sickening. Because I think how she justifies this in her head is like, oh yeah, I hate DDG and I hate what he has done, so now I'm gonna punish him and not let him see his kid. Which is so dumb. The only person you are truly punishing here is your own child. Like, how selfish can you be as a mother to deny the father from seeing his kid just because you don't get along with him? The child did not ask to be born and have to go through this. It's just so selfish to hurt your child and damage the way he's going to grow up just because you're selfish and want to hurt DDG, which is only going to come back in the future and bite you, when your child will hate you for trying to ruin the bond he could have had with his father. This is a statement DDG wrote back when they broke up in December of 2023. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. DDG continued, we are still best friends and adore each other as we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents. We cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. Yeah, it's kinda sad in just 1 year how it completely turned around. Some of the comments I seen on this post are so dumb. Like, look at what some people had to say about this. Haley's too liberal. DDG had the chance to make Ruby Rose his baby mama and he declined. I blame him and now he must face the consequences of that. Like, what a dumb thing to say. Do these people even think before writing out a comment? Like, in no way, shape or form I see that woman being a better mom than Hale. I mean, this woman has been passed around the entire rap industry. She dated Travis Scott, Soulja Boy, Playboy Cardi, Lil TJ, French Montana and Drewski. Like, hell nah. And also that guy said it's DDG's fault for not choosing this woman and deserves to pay the consequences now. Like, what the hell, no one should be restricted from seeing their child because he chose to be with another woman. And like, realistically, this guy and pretty much no one on the internet should be here and say who these celebrities should date, because you literally have no idea how their day-to-day private life is. Like, you will never know the truth about how they get along. Like, that's such a stupid take. But yeah, man, overall this situation is pretty sad, and I wish in the future things would be different and not have just one party completely rule and just straight up deny the other party from seeing their child. The only exception would be, like, let's say if the dad is like a pretty bad alcoholic or a junkie or just someone who is like completely mentally unstable, but DTG is just a normal, sane, regular guy. Legally, when a child is born out of wedlock, the mother automatically has primary custody, and DDG as a father should just go to the courthouse and establish his rights. Like, venting online like he's doing right now won't change anything. He should really just get a lawyer and do something about it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, drop a like and I'll see you next time.